Hello everyone, Stephanie Myers, your bias breaking beauty, coming to you with another tip on microaggressions and why we must, that means me and you both, must challenge bias when it comes for us. Now this is on us because too many of us still keep quiet when it comes to a microaggression. And I get it. The microaggressions are so little, they're so subtle. It makes us think, well, is it worth even bringing up? And the person that made the comment or the action, they're going to downplay it like it wasn't nothing. You don't want to be looked at as making a mountain out of a molehill type situation. Let's clear the air. Everyone take a breath. Pause for a moment. Because a microaggression, as I always tell you, is an aggression. There's nothing micro about it. And unless we speak up about it, that's the first thing. Before we even do something, it's speaking up about it and addressing it right then and there, present time. It can be, and often is, looked at as our silence. We were okay with it. Even though we have that funny feeling when it was said or done that just didn't sit right with us. But since we didn't bring it up, we just let it go. That other person thinks they can say it, do it all the daggum time. No. You will never be free of microaggressions. And when I say there's so many of them, you have to start knocking them down so that they don't get back up and come at you again. We do not want our silence to be in any way interpreted as a sign of, oh, I'm okay with this. Because you're not. Whatever reaction, whatever was said with you that caused a reaction, whether you were overwhelmed by the promotion you didn't get, whether you were dismissed in a meeting, or whether you're constantly being talked over and can't get your point out, unless you address it. Okay, now tell me exactly why I wasn't chosen. Now this is a clue for you. If you bring this up to your manager as to why you wasn't chosen, and you don't get any concrete answers, you get I just thought they were the best person. Yeah, that's not an answer. That sounds more like an alibi. You want concrete reasons so that when they say, well, Stephanie, you need to know this better so that you can go learn it to get better. Or we felt like you were low in this area. You were high in this area, but you were low in this area. You need to be stronger in that area. Those are concrete reasons you can work toward. Okay, that's called feedback that you can do something with. Feedback of, we just thought so-and-so was the better candidate. Yeah, that's nothing that doesn't help you improve either way. And if, because it does happen, you have stronger skill sets than the person that was chosen, you definitely need to ask, why was this person chosen and not me? And now here's where you come in, listing your strong assets that you know this person lacks. Look, that knife cuts both ways. There are things you need to be stronger at, and since bias is discriminatory, it can pick the lesser person with the least skills and give him or her the job when you have the strongest skill set and would have been a better candidate. I never told you life was fair. I'm just saying we deal with it as it comes to us. And that's what we do when it comes to bias. We deal with it as it comes to us. Once again, we do not want our silence to make anybody think that we are okay with what was just said, with what was just done. Because at least when you speak up about it, they know you're not going to take it lying down. You see what I'm saying? no one is going to be able to just dismiss you, walk over you, without you putting up a fight about it. And when I say fight, asking a question as to why I wasn't chosen and this person was, you're just seeking answers. Because, when you question something, you want an answer to that. Don't be afraid to get the answer. If you need to build your skill set, then build it. Of course. Hopefully they will tell you that. Hopefully they should have told you that before you put in for a promotion. Because there is such a thing as, the performance reviews, which should have pointed out your strengths and your weaknesses. But some of us, ladies, do not get the constructive feedback that we need during our performance reviews. It is up to us often to say, what do you want me to get stronger at? Where can I be a better help to you? Ask your manager that. Because this is a team. You're doing a team thing. See what he or she says. And go with it. Run with it. Because if they say nothing, and then you put in for a promotion, and now, you could have been better at this. Well, why didn't you tell me that 6 months ago during the performance review? Don't even get me started. But, yes, we do not want our silence to even be viewed that we're okay with what just happened. Because bias will attack, and it uses microaggressions like crazy. And if we do not address microaggressions, they will continue and continue to churn out more microaggressions. So please, I beseech each and every one of you, take action. If you don't know how, Facebook or Instagram groups, community, Bias Breaking Beauty. Please, get some tips, get some support. Or Facebook group, Bias is Breaking. And if anything else, let's have a chat. Let's talk about what you're experiencing and what you cannot overcome. Because I am here to help. Even though there's other places to go, you may not have a mentor. You may not know a mentor. One may not be in your area. I want you to know that you are not alone when it comes to challenging bias. Because bias can be very intimidating. You need support in order to move forward. I'm here for help. Calendly.com/Bias Breaking Beauty. I'm here for you, ladies. Let's do this so that we do not have to continue to suffer in the millions. All right. Talk to you soon.